My passionate belief is that everybody should have access to sporting facilities that are accessible to where they live and affordable so that they can take part in them.
It's short grass and you can't fall over it, and there's no rubbish.
If you trip up, you don't get grass stains and you don't get really mud hair, and it's excellent.
It's also better because we can come outside and do our lessons.
This is one of the first projects in the East Midlands to be finished. It consists of a multi-use games area with fencing and floodlights and a brand new changing rooms that can be converted to use for the multi-use games area, which is predominantly football, and then to be closed off and used as a changing rooms for the swimming pool on the other side.
We've actually had to devise a business plan so that local people could make use of it. Currently we've got Northfield Football Club who are making use of it every week, and we've had interest from several others who would like to have opportunity to use it. In terms of the school itself, the children think it's wonderful.
When I was younger, I used to love playing hockey. I used to love getting involved in sports.
I play on it and that, the football team does. Hopefully the grass should be cut so we can have a proper match, because we've been having matches but it's been too long and there's flowers on the goal and that.
The Hamilton Police Force football project will grow from strength to strength and lead to more young people not just participating in football but actually learning to be coaches, and so putting something back into sport, into the community.
It puts the kids' energy and time into something that's worthwhile instead of them getting involved into crime and drugs and things on the street.
They treat it with respect, it gives them self-esteem and self-respect. They just love it, so like I say, we all benefit.
Sports really does start at this level, so if you can get children interested in sports, and hopefully it'll develop them as they get older and older, and who knows, maybe into the England football team one day. It all starts here, doesn't it?
We're a community, and I mean, Saturday morning, showed that we had about 11, 12 parents and staff come down.
Play is essential for our children's well-being here, not just for their physical well-being, to get them away from the sofa and video games, but also the interaction with other children for their health and their mental well-being too.
Boys would come and take the mickey out what we were doing and spoil activities and get involved and try and take part in the games, which was a shame, but it means that we can actually use that area being fenced in, and sort of we're outside and yet we've got the security of being inside.
Big kids are on there. We've got the wall ball over in the far corner there, which you can see the kids are playing on now. And they'll perhaps do it alternative, they'll swap between themselves. One day the big kids might be on there and the smaller ones will have the wall ball, and then the following day it'll be vice versa. It's really nice to see them because they're playing more together, there's less violence between them, and they're just really enjoying themselves, and that's how it should be.
Teaching is a very stressful profession, and lots of teachers don't have time after school to find some time to do some form of exercise. If we incorporate it into their school day, it gets them out, because at lunchtime, again, a lot of teachers are using that time to do other things. It's a way of them getting away from their normal everyday work, and also it will help de-stress them, and that will hopefully have a knock-on effect in all aspects of their life, not just in school but outside of school.
First it's standing on the diving board, then it's just swimming, and then it's underneath the water.
The colours are so nice and bright, and when you go in there, it's so, you don't feel uncomfortable, it's nice and cheerful.
I like the swimming pool because it's bigger and we've got new changing rooms and they've got photos what children made.
I like the swimming pool because it's long and you don't have to go somewhere else to swim. You've got these mirrors up on the top so that you can see if anybody's drowning, and it's sensible.
Something new, I prefer the swimming pool to be extended as well.
The new changing facilities, which are also used for the swimming pool, are obviously a vast improvement on what we had before.
We hope that the swimming pool will be used for groups of people who up to this point haven't had access to the swimming pool, such as mums and toddlers groups, and we hope there's going to be an Asian lady only swimming group because they are not catered for very well in the city pools.
It's good, isn't it, mate?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Good for football training.
Yeah, it is definitely good.
Even like hockey games, anything that we could do there, even tennis.
There was nothing like this. I mean, you'd probably see a couple of kids playing around on the streets, kicking the balls around across the roads, and obviously with the main road it's dangerous. So I mean, now that this is here, it's quite good for the children.
We've not been here this long, but we do like about the best school we've picked. We went around the area looking for schools, and the kids picked this one out of about 4 different schools.
We've got nothing around here except for when they built this. And as you can see, the kids enjoy it instead of playing in the streets.
The new buildings that have been made, I think they're quite good actually. With all the open space that they've got, they've used it quite well.
Badminton, basketball.
All that activity they do now. They didn't have it before, but they do now.
Get them out into the fields doing something. I think it's excellent.
Local facilities, and I think it helps the children here.
We're very, very grateful for the grant that's been given to this very impoverished area.
Juggle. I've never been very good at it.